Happy New Year, Red Oak Hawks. January is School Board Appreciation Month. As students, we sometimes take it for granted that things just come together. Who is behind all of this? Working behind the scenes, making decisions that affect each of the 5,800 students in ROISD. The Red Oak ISD School Board members are John Hopkins, Henry Lozano, Melanie Peterson, John Anderson, Dr. Joy Shaw, Dr. Mark Stanfill, and last but not least, the focus of our spotlight for this month, the amazing Mr. Johnny Knight.
My day typically starts early in the morning and ends late at night. Between my work, what I do, my office is in Addison, but I also work out of 3 different offices, from what I do. So I will get up. Typically I have a conference call every morning, and then from that point I oversee the medical accounts for basically the Dallas area for the major hospitals. So in that process there's a lot of conference calls, there's a lot of meetings. It seems like there's more meetings than meetings, but then in the afternoons, once I get home, I'm back on my laptop or my tablet now, but we will, like I said, I process a lot of information through the day, and then at the end of the day, I either have, like I said, meetings at church, or work, or school. So there's a lot of conversation, a lot of work that goes on in the background that a lot of people didn't see. Of course, you know my daughter, Miss Keener. I love theater. I love to watch the children perform. It's amazing, especially through the middle school, ages, to watch the children perform at that level. To me, it's incredible.
Mr. Knight, how are you able to balance your role with our school board, your full-time job, your family, and serving as an elder in your local church?
It's not easy, but you have to dedicate the times to each one. There's times that there is a lot of pressure that goes along with it. But you have to find that fine balance. There's times that you have to dedicate more time, to one than the other. But in the overall, you have to find that fine balance.
What kind of pressure do you face serving in such an important role in our community?
There's sometimes you have opposition, from the direction you want to go. In those oppositions, you have to find the best choices that's best for our district and for our children. That's the most important thing. Red Oak, when I moved here, was just a small town. There was maybe a little over 500 people in this community. To watch it grow as it has, to watch our school district grow as it has, to see the bonding that's going on with the board, the district, the superintendent, which is phenomenal. To see the success this community can have, to put our name out there that we are going to be the best, and we're going to be the best of the best.
What do you feel has been your greatest achievement as an ROISD school board member?
Greatest achievement is the success of our children. To watch, to be involved, to be able to help out. School was not the easiest thing that I ever went through. There was times that I struggled through certain courses. I loved math. That was my favorite.
As some people know, you served as the ROISD Growth Committee, as well as other subcommittees. What led you to serve on the school board? Like, why?
Again, I started out with the Growth Management Committee and then the Bond Oversight Committee. I wanted to see where the funds were going. As a taxpayer, I wanted to see exactly what was happening into our district. And I've always, of course, with my wife and also my daughter being involved in the school, I felt there was a need, you know, to assist and to help in the district, and it just one led to the other, and I was honored to be able to come in and serve, to watch this community grow, to watch our children come up, to see the success that we can have. And again, one day, what I love and I see is when you have someone that comes up that has graduated, that has moved on in life, either through education or the workforce or the military, and comes back and says, thank you. That's the biggest reward of all.
Mr. Johnny Knight is proof that if you set your heart on something and intend to finish, you can accomplish your goals and be proud. Thank you for watching, and be sure to thank Mr. Knight and other school board members this month.
My name is Miguel Elizondo, and I want to thank you for being a Red Oak Hawk. Yeah!
Thank you for all your service you've done for the Red Oak ISD.
I want to say thank you, Mr. Johnny Knight, for all you have done and everything, for being in the school council board and doing for everything else for the school. Just want to say thank you.
You focus on it, you can achieve it, but it's up to you. Do the right things and keep on it.
So, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you for serving the school board.
Oh, you're welcome.
And second of all, why is there a reason why you like Whataburger?
It's the best of the best. You just can't beat a Whataburger.
But there's also other choices.